Hey, what is up, guys? It's Clay here, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel because we're on the road to 300 subscribers. Big shout out to Ndukauba for being here. Go sub to him if you haven't. Anyways, I am Clay, and welcome to the Quarantine Cast. Welcome to the very first episode of Quarantine Cast. I'm your host, Justin is Clay, and I'm here with the very special guest, Ndukauba. Ndukauba, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Ndukauba. I cover primarily Dragon Ball content on my YouTube channel. How y'all doing?
So Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. I grew up with Dragon Ball. But like when I watched Dragon Ball, I started watching the Spanish stuff. I know that probably got like a bunch of things wrong, right? Translation wise.
I personally don't know, but it's actually crazy because obviously like I've grown up with Dragon Ball too, but I know a lot of people who actually grew up with the Spanish dubbing of it, and I'm just like, what are the differences, this and that. And from what I understand, there aren't many major differences, if any at all. But I was shook because again, like I grew up with the US dub, so it's just like, oh why? Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, because like my family is mostly Latino origin, so I grew up on the Spanish dub. But like as soon as like when I grew up, like was like 8 or 9, I started watching the Toonami. I think GT was playing. No, it was Kai. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z Kai was on Toonami, and that's when I started really getting into Dragon Ball. So yeah.
Man.
Like Kai, it cuts out most of the filler, right?
Yeah, Kai cuts out all the filler.
Filler.
So it was it was actually good that they did that. Cause Kai was going on for I think a few years, and then ended I think during the airing of Dragon Ball Super. But yeah, like I'm at least glad that they retold the story with the new voice cast. I guess they changed up some of the coloring of the anime itself, and then cut out all the filler. So it's just like straightforward and to the point.
I haven't watched the episode yet. The one with Piccolo and Goku driving. Didn't they cut that one out of Kai, right?
If I'm not mistaken, yes. Because as cool as that is also filler. So
but Charlotte did get the costume though. Pretty cool costume.
He did indeed, man. Actually, it would have been so cool. Like I know they did this for April Fools, like they literally like had it all over it. But if we actually did the driving mode, that would have been
driving mode,
cool.
bro. That'd be so cool. Like, I feel like when it first came out, when that like teasers came out, like, whoa, are they actually doing this? Like, imagine me like having a fighting game, but also like a car game at the same time.
It would be insane. Like I genuinely thought they would have done it for a second. But I was like, no, this is April Fools.
Yeah, but like before that we got LF Piccolo too, right? Like right before that we got LF Piccolo, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
So like the Piccolo hype train was there. Like, oh, we're getting this new Piccolo with the driving suit. Like,
yeah,
pretty crispy.
It would have been cool. It would have been cool.
Yeah. So we're just gonna start off some basic questions for you.
Okay.
So these are some YouTube questions. How did you start YouTube?
Oof. Oh God. Okay. I always feel so like weird saying this because like people can like go and verify all this information because like it's still on my channel. I've never deleted any of my videos, not even my very first video, but it was back in 2011.
Oof.
Or not 2011. Sorry, 2012.
Okay.
I just graduated from high school and I was going to college and there was a game coming out. And that game is known as PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Yeah.
Wait, is that like a Smash Bros clone?
Yes, that is literally what it is. It is a Smash Bros clone made by Sony.
What isn't Sony copying at this point?
Man, they copied Smash, they copied the Wii remote, they copied so much. But anyway, so that game was coming out, and honestly, like when it first like was shown, it actually looked like a really good game. So I was like, holy crap, I'm actually hyped for this. And I never really gave it much thought, but I just uploaded a video. I was just like, I just want to, share the hype. right? So I uploaded a trailer of, I believe it was the second wave of characters that were announced, I'm pretty sure, because the first wave was Nathan Drake and Big Daddy, but they didn't have a trailer. So yeah, the second wave of trailers was Toro Inoue, which is Sony's Japanese mascot, and Heihachi Mishima from Tekken.
Okay.
I just uploaded the trailer and it got 2,000 views overnight.
Whoa.
And I was just like, wow, like, you know, people are interested in seeing this. So I started uploading prediction videos and all that stuff. There was actually one prediction that I got 100% correct,
Whoa.
which I believe was the announcement of Jack and Daxter and Cole McGrath. And they actually got released or announced at the same time. So that was kind of cool.
That's cool.
But afterwards, from there, I got my first capture card, which I still have, by the way, which is the Hauppauge HD PVR1. I got my first laptop. I got my first microphone, which was the Blue Snowball.
Oh.
And I just started making content, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of just happened. And there was one pivotal point. I believe it was the same day Halo 4 came out. The same day Halo 4 came out was the same day that the Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD collection came out.
Oh,
and it was weird because they had a midnight release for Halo 4 and I was the only person there for the HD collection. So they're kind of like, just, oh, here's your game, leave. So yeah, and when I got that, I wanted to test out how the Dragon Ball games looked like when I recorded them. So I recorded it in my dorm and I uploaded some HD PVR tests, if you will. They're still on my channel to this day. And I was like, holy crap, I am really enjoying making Dragon Ball content. So there wasn't really much I could do in terms of making content for Dragon Ball, because around that time, the last new game that we had was Ultimate Tenkaichi. And I think we all agree that that game just was not good.
So I never heard of okay, so I kind of heard about Ultimate Tenkaichi. So like I love playing Tenkaichi 2 and Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah.
What's Ultimate Tenkaichi like?
Okay, so Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, note that the game was actually decided by the fans, right? They had a poll, and I think the poll had either 3 or 4 names on it, and they said, you guys get to decide. So that's the only reason why the game is even considered a Tenkaichi game. I think they also had it was like Dragon Ball Ultimate Blast, but I think that's what they called it in Japan. But I guess you could say it's the Tenkaichi / Raging Blast game, that in between. But Ultimate Tenkaichi was a game that first introduced character creation into, I guess, the public scene for Dragon Ball. And it gave us like an actual story mode of the Dragon Ball story, and then you had a side story mode of the character creation story. It had good concepts, but the downside to the game was that the gameplay was god awful. The gameplay was absolutely just terrible, right? So yeah, a lot of people dropped the game because you could tell Bandai just did not try at all when it came down to this game. Even the promotion was extremely bad. So yeah, it's known as one of the worst Dragon Ball games to be made in the community anyway, but it is one of the best looking Dragon Ball games. Like the graphics look really good, but yeah, Ultimate Tenkaichi is just a bad game. It's the game that it's cool to watch, but it's terrible to play.
Okay.
So
yeah. No, what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z game?
My favorite Dragon, oh goodness.
Because I saw a tier list, but for the fans.
Oh god. So those streams, yeah, okay. Those were some good streams, but if I were to pick from that entire list, my favorite Dragon Ball Z game, like a game I could play no matter what. Oh boy, that's a tough one. Because I would say it's probably a tie between Raging Blast 2, Fighters, or probably either Ultimate Mission X or World Mission. Like those are Dragon Ball games that I could just play no matter what. Like other games I do, oh no, in Dragon Ball Fusion, sorry.
Whoa,
but, there are other
Legends
games that I can play.
List, right?
Legends is, don't get me wrong, I love Legends.
Yeah.
Right, but at the end of the day, Legends is just a phone game.
Yeah, okay,
right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, phone games are designed for you to like hop on for like a quick bit, play the game, then get back to what you're doing. But when it comes down to obviously like console games, even handheld games like, you know, 3DS, I guess technically Switch and handheld mode, you know, other stuff like that, it's designed for you to play much longer. So, you know, I invest more time in that, you know? Yeah. So I would much rather play those games as like favorite games of all time than, you know, just Legends. But I do love Legends, but it's a phone game at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, all your content is basically around Legends, so.
Yeah.
So, my favorite's, Dokkan, Budokai Tenkaichi 2. So that automatically makes me Budokai Tenkaichi 3 too. I just grew up on those games on the PS2.
Everybody did. Like the Tenkaichi series is just so good. Well, okay. What's crazy is though, the first game was trash.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't seem to realize that. Tenkaichi 1 is not a good game, but it was a step in the right direction. That's why the second and third games are just way better.
Yeah. You know what'd be crazy? Like, I think Grandpa Gohan, Tenkaichi, it's either Tenkaichi, I think it's Tenkaichi 3. Grandpa Gohan's playable in that game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3. Well, if he's playable in 2, he's definitely playable in 3.
But wouldn't it be crazy if we got like Grandpa Gohan in Dragon Ball Legends? Like,
I wouldn't be surprised. It's completely possible because Master Roshi's playable.
Yeah.
Right? And when it came down to Dragon Ball games in general, Master Roshi has... Okay, I was about to say never, but that's not true because he was playable in the Tenkaichi series. And same for Grandpa Gohan. But they haven't been playable for years.
Wow.
You know, like Master Roshi wasn't in Xenoverse. He wasn't in Raging Blast. Same for Grandpa Gohan. So they could bring Grandpa Gohan to Legends. That would be awesome, like, and I'd be all for it.
Like imagine like a Piccolo Jr. banner.
Yeah, you can have Piccolo Jr. There are so many characters that they can add, and like, there are so many characters from Dragon Ball that are still not.
I'm surprised.
In Legends, they have a vast pool.
I'm surprised Mecha Freezer guy. I've been watching too much Abridged. Mecha Frieza is not in the game yet. Like that's my big like surprise. Or King Cold.
I'm sure he'll come one day, but I mean, there's not really much that Mecha Frieza can really do unless they make him like a really strong, just, you know, LOE unit. But I don't really think I'd be hyped for Mecha Frieza.
They should have like King Cold and Prince Vegeta in the banner. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, I don't know about this. Oh, if you're talking about like a banner for that, then yeah, I'm all for that. I think that would be kind of cool because I think those are two characters that are kind of just like underappreciated, just because they kind of just came and went, right? So yeah, King Vegeta and King Cold would actually be kind of clean, but Mecha Frieza.
Is it alright? So I'm confused about the Dragon Ball canon. Is like the first, like the Dragon Ball, like first part in Dragon Ball where like Bardock, and Frieza. Is that still canon? Because in the Broly movie, like they changed his outfit and stuff. So like,
yeah. So at the very least, the Broly movie, it retconned a few things because the Broly movie is 100% canon.
Yeah.
Right. So with that, everything that happens in the Broly movie as like the beginning, like the origins, that is the new canon. So that means the way how Goku was sent to Earth, how Bardock died, all of that stuff, that is all canon, and that is what now officially leads into Dragon Ball. The only thing is they should have added a bit more, in my opinion, like that shows off a bit of Dragon Ball. At the very least, like, you know, how Grandpa Gohan picked up Goku and all that stuff. Because, you know, Goku was there with the armor. But, you know, in the old days, Goku was like literally a baby. But in the Broly movie, Goku's at the very least like a very, very young child.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there are bits and pieces where they should have like refined. But yeah, that movie is the new canon. So that shows the beginning and the future.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And that movie is like one of my, I think it is my favorite Dragon Ball movie. Like that movie is like,
oh, easily.
God.
Easily. Like, they made Gogeta canon. I'm good. That is all that matters to me. They made Gogeta canon.
Gogeta Blue. Like, whoa.
Exactly.
Like, we need Gogeta Blue in Legends. When do you think they're going to release him?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I remember that I made my second year anniversary predictions video, I think like a week or a week or two ago. It's been a bit. And I said that in the anniversary, I expect to see Vegito Blue and Fusamasu. Sure enough, we got them. Mm-hmm. I still think that we should have gotten Gogeta Blue a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Because we literally have all the other units from the Broly movie. We're literally just missing Gogeta Blue. I would say we're probably not going to get Gogeta until the 2.5 year anniversary, if we get another one.
Nah, for the second, wasn't that the time where the Super Saiyan 4s came out, right?
Yes. And especially since we got what's his name, Omega Shenron in this banner.
Yeah.
We're missing a few GT units because we're missing Ice Nova, but more importantly, we're missing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They could do like a dual banner of just Gogeta, and if you're lucky, get either Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or if you're really lucky, then you get Gogeta Blue.
Yeah.
I think that would be a smart idea, but I mean, whether or not they decide to do that is
what I thought for like the longest time was like, since I saw Omega Shenron and super full power Saiyan 4 Goku. Jesus, that's a mouthful. But
yeah,
it's the translation. I thought we were gonna get like Gogeta 4, Super Saiyan Gogeta 4 is like a.
I completely agree, and I think that this is like a wasted opportunity because, again, like I think this is like well known to everybody, but I love the PvE content in Legends, so that's like my main focus, and the way how they did the route, practically GT versus Super. And it led into, like the final battle. Like they showed, for anybody who hasn't done the event yet, Vegito Blue kicking Omega Shenron out of the way. They could have had that been like a diverging path and have one path where you fight, Fusamasu as Vegito Blue, and then the other path where you fight Omega Shenron as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Or they could have flipped it. And it would have been so cool to like have that counter. You have the canon route with Super Saiyan Blue or the non-canon route with Super Saiyan 4, and they're both the fusion, so it's literally not an L for anybody. Like, that would have been so much better, but they really dropped the ball on that one.
You know what would have been cool? Like, instead of Vegito Blue kicking Omega Shenron, it was Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. No one would have expected that. It'll be like some Smash DLC type reactions.
I think that would have been a better way to like announce that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is part of the anniversary. It would have been really cool instead of them doing it like this, because we knew Vegito Blue was coming. They did that scene which looked awesome, and then you don't get to play as him.
Oh, yeah.
If they did it with the completely unannounced character, it would have been way better. And even if we didn't get to play as him, it'd be fine because at least we have the announcement. So yeah, they kind of dropped the ball on that one, but I still like the event for what it was.
Yeah. I don't know if you keep up with the leaks. Did you see the new EX?
Hey, nope.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay. You don't want to get spoiled. I was surprised that you didn't get spoiled for the Whis animation. Because like that was all over Twitter. Actually. You did?
I did get spoiled. I even mentioned it on YouTube. But what happened was I went, I did that initial summon video that had all the new animations. I think there was only 2 that I didn't know of the time or at the time, and that was the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta animation and cool. The Whis animation, right? And the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta animation, I still didn't know when I got into the other video. Mm-hmm. But the Whis animation was literally spoiled to me by somebody, I believe, on Twitch. And it was when I was playing, was it Final Fantasy VII Remake? And I was just livid because what really bothered me was the fact that the person said that, they watch my videos and all that stuff, which again, I am completely appreciative for. Like, if there's at least one person out there watching my videos, that's good enough for me. But it's the fact that they said that they watched my videos, but then proceed to spoil the animation when I said very clearly in one of my videos, do not spoil the animations for me. I will find out when they happen. So when he did that, I was just extremely heated. But even at that, even though he spoiled that there was a Whis animation, I still never saw the animation. So when it actually showed up, I was just like, "There's just no way this is real."
That was so cool.
It was so awesome.
Your reaction was priceless too.
No, thank you.
Let's just get back to the YouTube questions. I mean, I like talking Dragon Ball, but who inspired you? Who inspired you to do YouTube?
What's crazy is I don't have people that inspired me to do YouTube, but I do have people who inspire me to continue moving forward on YouTube. And one of the people, which I'm so glad that I got to meet this person, but one of the people that inspired me to continue doing YouTube was Etika. During Battle of Z, I believe that's when Etika first hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I saw the type of content that he was putting out, which, I mean, at first, he blew up because of Super Smash Bros. Yeah. And, the type of content that he put out did literally nothing but make people genuinely happy. Mm-hmm. People loved watching his content because they loved his energy and they loved what he brought to the table. And that was a major inspiration for me. I even said it, I believe, when I got 200 subs on YouTube, somewhere around there, and I made a video congratulating Etika. Hey man, congrats on hitting 100,000 subscribers. So he's definitely been a big inspiration for me on continuing to make content, because at the end of the day, as long as I make people happy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's my mission, first and foremost. So, and may he rest in peace. I have to put that out there just because we all know what happened, and people are still hurting from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Etika was definitely one big inspiration for why I continue doing YouTube. But as for starting YouTube, I didn't really have an inspiration from a particular person. I just kind of did it. When I graduated high school, I wasn't really expecting to do this. It just happened. It really did just happen. And of course, along the way, I met people, made connections, grew as a content creator. But yeah, now, YouTube is my job. I absolutely love doing it, but it's something that I'm thankful for every day, because it literally just happened. And if I didn't take that initiative and just upload my thoughts out there for a game that I didn't even know if people cared about, I wouldn't be where I am today. Well, of course, also with, if I didn't have the support of everybody watching my videos, but yeah.
All right. So, I see you in your YouTube videos sometime with the Jimmy John shirt on. So what's up with that? You used to work at Jimmy John's?
Oh man, okay. It's funny because that actually led me into the path of becoming a full-time creator. So this is not a secret to anybody, but this was when I was in college. And when I was in college, I lived in El Paso. This is also not a secret because some of the shirts that I wore on my videos show what college I went to. Mm-hmm. But when I was there, I got a job at 7-Eleven. Right, because I just needed a college job. I just needed to be able to get money, pay rent, and be able to live. Right. I actually dropped out of college because I figured that college just wasn't for me. And plus, with my the field that I was going into, with how technology evolves every single year, by the time I graduate, I would have thought everything would have been outdated anyway. And plus, I can learn everything online for free. Exactly. So there's no reason for me to pay thousands of dollars for a field where I can get all the information online for free. But anyway, I worked at 7-Eleven for around a year and a few months. And there came a point in 2016 where I believe Kirby Planet Robobot came out in Kirby came out in Japan, but I had a US copy. And I was like, dope, I'm gonna cover the game, right? One of my friends was just like, bruh, you're literally an idiot if you don't cover this game. You have a 3DS capture card, cover the game. I was like, okay, well, I love Kirby anyway.
Those are expensive.
Don't even get me started. But yeah, so I covered Kirby Planet Robobot. I enjoyed, it's easily one of my favorite Kirby games of all time. And from that game, I realized that I was making more on YouTube than I was at the job at 7-Eleven, and I dealt with a lot of crap at that job. So I kid you not, this is the most cliche thing ever. There is an area in El Paso called Scenic Drive, and it's where you're able to go up on a mountain and look over a city in Mexico, and it looks very beautiful because there's lights and it's very atmospheric. And ironically, it was just one day I was with my homegirl, right? And we went up to Scenic Drive just because like we just wanted to get away and just like chill. And it was like lightly raining outside, and like Mexico, like all the lights were like on and it was beautiful. And I kid you not, on some anime type crap, I looked up to the sky and I was just like, man, I'm gonna quit my job. So I literally text my boss. I'm just like, yeah, I quit. And I'm supposed to go into work that day. So yeah, there was that. And then I was still scared of like not having an actual job because that's what I've been used to. But then again, I was making more on YouTube. So to be safe, I got a job at Jimmy John's. And I think that lasted like a month or two. And it came to the point where I was working overnight at Jimmy John's because we worked next to the college. So they stayed open a bit later. And I was just done. I was just done. Like, I didn't want to do it anymore. I was just like, man, I don't want to be here. So my boss was like, look, if you don't want to be here, just walk out that door. I was like, all right, I'll see y'all later. So I literally just left. And after that, that's when my brother came through and wanted me to move to the state where I stay now, which is Arizona. So it's just like, come through, we'll make something happen over here. So I moved. And then I started doing YouTube full time, and yeah, here I am.
Hey, at least you got the free shirt.
Hey, I have a lot of my work shirts surprisingly like, so yeah, it's crazy.
Hey. Okay, so thoughts on GT?
Oof. Dragon Ball GT. I'm 50-50 with it because there are some arcs in there that are some garbage.
Super
like
I thought you could say good.
No. There are some arcs in there that are trash. Hyper Meta Roto, I just don't care about. I don't care. But then there are some arcs in there that are actually pretty good, like Super 17. Baby, obviously. The Shadow Dragons were cool. Obviously, the three main Shadow Dragons that are the coolest are Ice Nova and Sin/Omega. I would say by extension, Oceanus Shenron was actually pretty dope. But
imagine just like adding all the Shadow Dragons as like EX units in Legend.
I would say if they were to do EX units, it should be all the other Shadow Dragons apart from Ice and Nova guaranteed. Those two have to be sparking units.
Yeah.
I would say the only one is at that pivotal point where it could be a sparking, but it's understandable if they were extreme, is Oceanus. After that, I just don't know.
Like kind of like the Guinea Force, right? Kind of like how that works.
They could absolutely do that. And again, Shadow Dragon is a tag in the game.
Yeah.
And there's only two of them. Yeah. Like we only have, because there's Sin Shenron and we're about to get Omega Shenron.
Yeah.
So there's only two Shadow Dragons. So there's a lot more that they could add. The question is if they'll add them, which I'm pretty sure they will.
Eventually.
I mean, GT really doesn't have many like actual unique characters from that series in the game yet. So yeah.
Yeah, we should get like Ice and Nova for like GT units. Like,
it'd be awesome.
Pretty cool. Also Gogeta 4, of course, and
absolutely, man. Look, if y'all play Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'm calling it right now. 20k crystals, easy.
120k.
But don't fight it. Just embrace it. All right, 20k crystals, easy. And not only that, if this Gogeta, I guarantee he's gonna have ultimate attack and it's gonna be times 100. If times 100 is not a legendary finish, I'm going to cry. There is not a single reason why it shouldn't be.
Okay,
so we'll see.
With what's his face? Blue Vegito? I'm kind of confused. Is his ultimate also Final Kamehameha like his special?
No. Gogeta Blue's ultimate attack is known as Meteor Explosion. Damn. So what happens is he starts off, with his entire thing.
Yeah.
Well, okay. He starts off with the actual Meteor Explosion and ends it off with Ultimate Kamehameha, and that would more than likely be the legendary finish. Like literally, how they handle it in Fighters would be how it would be executed in Legends, because that's really the only way. Where if you land the ultimate attack, but you don't kill him, you only do Meteor Explosion. But if you get the legendary finish, then you do Meteor Explosion and then end it off with Ultimate Kamehameha.
Oh.
Well, it's called Ultimate Kamehameha. It's also called Full Force Kamehameha. It has 2 names, but
Then
still.
Just sounds powerful.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
What's your favorite super arc?
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, everyone says Tournament of Power. I kind of like those.
Surprisingly, the Tournament of Power is not my favorite arc. A lot of people are back and forth about this particular one, but my favorite arc in Dragon Ball Super is the Goku Black arc.
Okay, yeah,
it's literally the. No, I won't say the only one that makes sense, but it's cool to 1, see Trunks come back, and 2, for them to finally take a concept that people have been asking for multiple years and actually make it a reality, which is an evil Goku. Right, because I mean, like, technically we have Turles, but Turles is Turles, right? Like, we have an actual evil Goku. Like, originally, like, people were like, yo, man, Black Goku this, Black Goku that, and then we actually get Goku Black. And it's just like, holy crap, they're doing it. So, and then, of course, to see, like, Super Saiyan Rose, Super Saiyan Rage, even though he did get annihilated, but it was still cool to see. All that type of stuff.
I'm still...
I really love that arc.
I'm still salty that Rage Trunks is not a legendary finish unit with this what's it called, the Sword of Hope?
Sword of Hope, Light Sword, the same thing, but it really does suck. And it's not as if they can't make 2 LF units available in, like, you know, at once.
They did it
because
before.
They did it with Piccolo and Frieza.
Yeah.
So it's like, y'all should have gave him the Light Sword. Well, okay. I will say, if we don't have it now, that's fine, right? Because, I mean, Trunks has turned Super Saiyan Rage multiple times, but not only that, he did or used the Light Sword on Fuse Monster Half Corrupted, and he's not in the game yet. So, if we get Fuse Monster Half Corrupted, then I see an LF Rage Trunks with Light Sword, but...
Better wait for that 3rd anniversary.
Well, actually, no. 3rd year anniversary better be Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku. If we don't get them for the 3rd year anniversary, I'm gonna cry.
Or Ultra Instinct Goku with Moro.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Oh my lord. Okay, because the thing is, like, not a lot of people. Well, okay, I won't say not a lot of people, but you know, some people know about Moro, some people don't. I don't read the manga on purpose because, like, I really do believe the anime will come back. But from what I know about Moro, that man is clean.
Yeah.
That man is clean. If they were to, like, do and it's not impossible for them to add something into the games before, like, the anime covers it, right? A lot of people don't seem to know this, but we actually got our first look at Beerus and Whis before the movie in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, right? So it's entirely possible for them to give us the content before the actual anime covers it, right? And if they were to do something like that as a preview, that would be amazing. Actually, wait, didn't it happen with Broly as well? I think. Oh, wait, no. It did happen with Broly, but I think the Broly movie already came out in Japan. Yeah. So, yeah, but anyway, if they added Moro in this game, instant God Key Killer. He would be the ultimate God Key killing unit. It'd be amazing.
Basically Trunks, but ×2.
Oh, not even ×2. Like, it's just completely incomparable. It'd be amazing.
Like, also, did you you don't keep up with the manga, so you know what's going on with Vegeta, right?
I do not keep up with the manga, so no, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, well, I know, like, bits and pieces because obviously Twitter, you know. I do know Vegeta went to Planet Yardrat.
Bro, we need that. We need as a unit Planet Yardrat Vegeta.
Hey, if he's clean with it, I'm for it. Like, I do think that there are a lot of characters that are in the manga that should be included. Like, I would like to see, like, a manga version of Super Saiyan. Is it a Super Saiyan? Was it Vegeta or Goku that I wanted to see? Well, okay. There's a manga version of Super Saiyan God Vegeta that I would like to see. There's a manga version of Master Roshi that I would like to see because we all know, like, he used Ultra Instinct in the manga.
Yeah, but speaking of Master Roshi, when are we gonna get transforming Master Roshi?
I don't know why he's not a character yet.
And transforming,
I don't know.
Transforming Zarbon.
Okay, Zarbon transforming is something I could completely live without. I just don't care about his transformation.
The very first extreme transforming unit.
that would actually be kind of cool. Because if they make him a sparking unit, I would not be hyped for that in the slightest.
This is the banner with sparking Dodoria and Zarbon.
Yeah, that would just be horrible.
But like extreme Zarbon transforming Frieza Force.
You said transform? Yeah. That would actually be good. Like, and I'm pretty sure like they would make the extreme unit good because when it's a transforming unit. But if they made him a sparking unit, I would not be hyped for that banner at all.
As an April Fool's, probably.
Okay, yeah, as an April Fool's, absolutely. And they've dropped the ball 2 years in a row. I've said that for April Fool's, they should give us literally the most garbage unit that they can think of, and that is the day where it would be okay, right? Like literally, you don't have to spend any crystals or anything of the sort. You just do an event and you get a garbage unit, and it would be okay. Like, for example, and I said this last year too, that if we, April Fool's pops up, we should get a sparking Cyberman that is just literally garbage, but can one-shot any Yamcha unit. That would be godly. That would be a good idea. Or like, give us Yamcha, and like the Yamcha is easily one of the weakest units in the game. And like, if he gets bodied, instead of it showing the victory screen of the person who won, it just shows Yamcha being bodied. That would be great. But no, they don't want to do that. Instead, we got the Nappa event. So yeah.
That was last year, right?
Yeah, the Nappa event was last year. Which, I mean, the good thing that came from that event was that we got like an extra let's fight. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Oh, yeah. But apart from that,
they need to bring back
that event was just
they need to bring back the Super Saiyan 3 Let's Fight and keep it as permanent.
I agree. I don't know why they took it away. Like, so cool. We're at the point where we need more EXP earned, and that third one was really good, and they took it away and never brought it back.
And also with the friendship points too, we need the super friendship. Like super friendship.
I've actually suggested that already. I've talked to them before, and I was just like, hey, look, I think this is something that would be very helpful. Because like, having us have a Super Zenny is always good. Super EXP is always good. But we need a way to increase our friendship points. I'm not saying like, I'm the voice of Dragon Ball Legends, because I'm absolutely not. But I suggested Super Friendship to them. But like specifically as that title. Whether or not we'll ever see it in the future is one thing. But at the very least, they are listening. Because they gave us the equipment that help us get more friendship. So
yeah,
I can live with that, but the moment we get super friendship, that's going to be like a big pivotal point for the game. That's an EXP increase. Oh, we need to increase to like 20 already. Oh my lord.
I was going to ask something, but I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
Take your time.
Oh, okay, I remember now. So, God of Destructions. We should have a God of Destruction tag in Legends, and release some more God of Destruction like units, like Champa. And
yeah, I was about to say, isn't there a God of Destruction tag? Yeah, right.
There is.
I'm pretty sure. I can check real quick since I'm literally on Legends right now. Let's see.
My boy, grinding.
Where's Beerus? Okay, yeah, this is gonna be insane. Okay, at Beerus. Okay, that's gonna be complicated. Let's just go straight to God Key. Oh wait, Beerus isn't on my God Key team. Fantastic. Yeah, when I get to it, I'll let you know.
Okay, but yeah, but wouldn't that be cool? Like a God of Destruction tag with like all the a God of Destruction team. Like
they can absolutely do it. I mean, all the gods of destruction are voiced in English dub. Mm-hmm. Whether or not they choose to do it is up to them, but they can 100% absolutely do it. Not only that, like add more angels in there too, because Whis is literally the only one. So
I'm surprised.
Yeah, they have variety that they can do. And yeah, there is a God of Destruction tag. I knew I wasn't tripping.
Okay, I'm surprised Whis wasn't a Spark. It wasn't an EX. They did my boy Whis 30.
I'm surprised too, but they primarily had Whis in there to buff Beerus.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they've done too much, right, with Beerus, in a sense that they really should have just like buffed him in general instead of, because like they used to just buff units before they made Zenkai. And instead of just buffing Beerus, they gave him new equipment that still didn't help him. They added Whis, which helped him a bit. and now they have Zenkai, which helps him a ton. So it's just like, why didn't y'all just, buff the unit like how you did everybody else? But at least he's good now if you have him at Zenkai. So
how are your teams gonna change? Do you have like teams ready for like when the new units come out?
Yes, I have God Key ready. Actually, I need to put the equipment on Shallot too, because I just did the upgrade equipment with Shallot, and I have a Z plus equipment for Shallot.
Oh god,
which I'm surprised.
Z plus is hard to get.
Yeah, it's like the Z plus one is good, but that's his regular equipment. The Awakened one is at S, and I tried to get that up to Z, but it's been very difficult. But yeah, I have good equipment set for Shallot, so God Key will be okay.
Oh yeah, for God
Fusion War is always good.
For God Key, we're getting 3 new units. We're getting SS God.
We are, yes.
Shallot. We're getting Fuse Zamasu, and we're getting
Vegito Blue.
Blue.
But the thing, actually, wait, yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, because I think I would put, obviously Vegito Blue is mad versatile. Same for Fuse Zamasu. I would probably put Vegito Blue on both Fusion Warrior and God Key. I would put Fuse Zamasu on either God Key or Regen, and obviously Shallot only has one spot he can go to. So yeah, but those teams are ready. Those teams are absolutely ready. All of them are maxed out, like 5,000 fully soul boosted. All of them have equipment. So I'm literally just waiting until tomorrow. That's it. The moment tomorrow happens, oh my god. So yeah.
Hey, probably for my God Key team, I'm probably gonna keep the purple Vegeta, because you know how we're gonna get we're more than likely gonna get Star 6 Shallot, and if I'm not that buffs Saiyan, right? What is that?
I'd have to actually, I can check right now, but I don't think that we're gonna get Shallot immediately. Remember that we're getting Super Saiyan God Shallot at the middle of June, so that means story mode isn't gonna be updated until then.
I thought we were gonna get May 31st.
No, that's for the anniversary.
Oh.
But for Shallot, we don't get him until the middle of June. Now, granted, if they're just like, yeah, screw it all, throw everything out, and we got him tomorrow, by all means, I'm completely for it. But the fact that they didn't even showcase Super Saiyan God Shallot says a lot. We don't know what he can bring to the table just yet.
Yeah, you
because
don't know.
In the first year anniversary, they showed a Super Saiyan 2 Shallot, and we didn't get that this time around with Super Saiyan God. So we'll see.
Yeah, and for the anniversary, we're more than likely gonna get Star 6 Shallot, like the 6 star for Shallot. He's gonna get 15% more health to Saiyans. So keeping that purple Vegeta wouldn't be a bad option for the Saiyan.
It would be nice. We'll see.
Saiyan buff.
Oh yeah, it's just like we'll see what happens with Super Saiyan God Shallot. Like I can't wait to actually see him in action. That's gonna be the nice thing. We already know he's coming with brand new card art. Right?
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, it's probably gonna be whole Shallot's screen.
Yeah. But we also do know that they're planning on bringing some more story mode units into the game to be actually, obtainable. Right? So if we actually fight Giblet and like defeat him or whatever, and then he's like out of the picture, maybe we'll finally get Giblet, right? And if we do, that'll be like our first Dark Key unit. And or Dark type, I should say, and that would be kind of cool. But as of right now, Shallot is gonna be, or at least in my opinion, right? Shallot is gonna be absolutely necessary for God Key, and the reason being is because he's going to be a powerful unit. Because we've all seen how devastating Super Saiyan 3 Shallot is, right?
Yeah.
Super Saiyan God is obviously stronger than that. It has no time limit. And he has no element factor disadvantage, which means that he's dealing at the very least neutral damage to everyone. So it's gonna be absolutely necessary to have Super Saiyan God Shallot on a God Key team.
Yeah.
I think anything else other than having him on that team would be insane.
You saw the VJub links for Shallot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't they mention that he was gonna be a balanced fighter?
Yes, balance between strike and blast. Yes, which is gonna be nice. But the thing is, and I don't think a lot of people are really thinking of it this way, having him balanced in both of his attacking stats are one thing, but we still don't know how powerful those stats are. So it would be like, for example, Super Saiyan 3 Shallot, right? Super Saiyan 3 Shallot is more prominent with melee attacks, right? Because obviously Shallot is a melee type. But if you have that type of thing, right? Where, okay, like I'm looking at Shallot's stats right now, right?
Okay.
And fully soul boosted at 6 stars, or not 6 stars, 5 stars, sorry. Shallot's base strike attack is 138,000 and his blast is 134,000, right? Not much of a big difference, right? The only difference is about by 4,000. But imagine that being an even stat. Oh, well, actually, no, sorry. Those were his base stats. Sorry. Let me correct myself before it's too late. Super Saiyan 3 transformation, his strike is 253,000 and his blast is 246,000. So that's a bigger difference, right? Almost by 10,000.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine, right? Like Super Saiyan God Shallot, strike attack, and this is just like random numbers, right? Strike attack, 300,000. Blast attack, 300,000.
Oh God.
Like it's balanced all right, but those stats are so high that if you face him, you're gonna get blown back. So the only thing I'm hoping is that they don't make him into a glass cannon. If they do that, then that might be a problem. But,
I mean, it would make sense though, because when you go Super Saiyan God, don't you lose some body mass?
well, that's not really a major thing in the actual performance of the Saiyan. Like they become like, leaner, yeah, but because that their speed increases. They don't lose any strength. They get stronger and they increase their speed. So yeah, but we'll see how all that happens. But Shallot is definitely gonna be somebody who is gonna be on the map. It's gonna make God Key absolutely disgusting. It's just we have to wait for it. But right now, regen is probably gonna fall off like a little bit because of Trunks. And Fusion Warrior is gonna probably take over that spot because of Vegito Blue. GT's on the come up as well because that Goku's actually really good. And Omega Shenron gives not only the new super full power for Saiyan Jesus Christ. Oh God. The new Goku. Him, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta buffs to their ultimate attacks. That's gonna really put GT up there as well. On top of having Baby heal everyone, it's gonna be disgusting. So yeah, we're gonna see like big meta shit. Well, I won't say big, but definite meta changes when it comes down to the anniversary, which starts tomorrow. So yeah.
Probably like in 2 months, we're probably gonna have like a new unit that says Fusion Warrior Killer.
If only that were true.
You don't think so?
Because there's literally no character in Dragon Ball that's ever beaten one of the fusions. Not one. So that might be interesting, but we'll see.
I mean,
maybe Broly.
I was thinking of Broly or I guess the Zamasu.
Nah, because Zamasu got annihilated by Vegito Blue. I don't see that happening. But Broly though, like, okay, if they give us a Zenkai Broly, and to be specific, the Zenkai Purple Broly.
Yeah.
I could see them giving him the perk of dealing more damage to Fusion Warrior. But if not, then yeah, I don't think we're gonna get like a Fusion Warrior killer.
No one's I don't really see no one talking about it. Probably like not my side of YouTube, the one I watch. No one's talking about the blue Trunks, the one's getting a Zenkai.
The reason is because there's not really much to talk about right now. They didn't even showcase what Zenkai Trunks can do. Oh crap! And I realized he's coming tomorrow too.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, well, at the very least, I have him at 7 stars, so that's good. But
I don't have mine at 7 stars. I need to grind.
Yeah, you should grind that event. It is definitely important. Actually, wait, do I have him at 7 stars? Wait, I'm pretty sure I do.
I grind Goku to 7 stars.
Oh, I don't have my 3.
And I grind the Youth Goku to Zenkai level 2. So that's where I have him at.
Same. I grinded Goku up to Zenkai level 2. I wanted to get him up to level 3, but the grind is way too much. But I think getting that Trunks ready for Zenkai is going to be extremely important, because it's going to help Future out a lot. But actually, I'm very surprised.
We're gonna have Blue Vegito to also help.
Yeah. Also, I don't remember if they said he has the future tag or not. No, I would assume that he would.
They gave it to the green Vegeta, the LF Vegeta. So they have like no reason why not to.
There's literally no reason as to why Vegito Blue shouldn't have the future tag. Again, I don't remember if they said he has it or not. He should, based off of what they did with Vegeta. But if he doesn't, then they're going to, like, obviously that Trunks is going to be the new blue unit for Future. There's no way in the world that he wouldn't be. And the potential buffs that he's going to get if you have Gohan on your team, and it's not even Future Gohan specifically, it's literally just Gohan. So if you have that Gohan and he gets defeated or whatever the case may be, that Trunks is going to be a freaking threat. It's going to be insane.
Yeah. You're talking about the yellow Gohan, right?
No, it's literally any Gohan unit.
Oh,
any Gohan. So yeah, if you have Gohan and he dies, that Trunks is going to get revenge on anybody.
You can also run that blue Trunks on hybrids, and like, what if like your LF?
There's also that.
LF Gohan dies.
Yeah, LF Gohan dies. You put that Trunks in, he swoops in. Which would be good because he'll be the new blue unit. Because the blue unit for hybrids right now is the Super Saiyan adult Gohan.
Oh yeah.
And he's not bad, but he's a defense type. Like we need somebody who can hit.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really hit like that.
So yeah. All right. So I have one more question for you.
Okay.
Before I have to ask you for something. Who would win in the battle, Jiren or Broly?
Jiren or Broly? Dang, that's actually a good question. See, it goes both ways, right?
Yeah.
Jiren and Broly, and this is just my personal opinion. I have to make sure I am very clear about that. This is just my personal opinion. Jiren and Broly are both very formidable foes, right? Mm-hmm. The thing about Jiren is he fought Goku at a level that not even the gods of destruction were able to obtain, right? And completely destroyed him alone, right?
So,
whereas,
in the Broly movie, did they even mention Ultra Instinct? Like I'm kind of
no. But at the end of Dragon Ball Super, they did mention that Goku can't even activate the form again because he doesn't know how. And same for Vegeta with evolution, but I digress. So Ultra Instinct Goku is able to hold his own against Jiren because he activated an ability that not even any of the gods of destruction were able to activate, right?
Yeah.
And in the Broly movie, Goku and Vegeta individually couldn't do anything against Broly, but as a fused warrior, they destroyed him.
Oh yeah, no question.
Right? It's very clear that both Jiren and Broly are extremely powerful. But I would say,
hey, when we get Gogeta Blue, he should have the Soul. Is it called Soul Punisher?
Well, okay, Gogeta Blue does have the Soul Punisher, but the move itself is not called Soul Punisher anymore. It's a move that has the Soul Punisher as the finisher for it. I forgot the specific name. But
if he doesn't have that, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh yeah, like everybody will be mad. But I will say that in this particular case, if it was between Broly and Jiren. Actually, no, I would probably give it to Jiren. I was about to give it to Broly because I stand by, if Goku and Vegeta were to fuse into either Vegeta or Gogeta, Jiren would never stand a chance. There's no way, especially if they activate Super Saiyan Blue, it's over.
Oh, yeah.
But, well, okay, I won't say he won't stand a chance, but like he would get bopped. The reason why I give it to Jiren over Broly is the fact that Jiren fought Goku at his best, right? There's literally nothing better than Ultra Instinct. There are only a few beings in all the universe that can use that technique if we go the anime route, and that's the angels. Yeah. That's it. The angels do Ultra Instinct, well, by instinct, right? Goku is the only other person to be able to achieve that ability. Even something the gods of destruction haven't been able to achieve. So yeah, by that right alone and seeing how powerful that form is, and Jiren was actually able to hold his own against Goku, I would give that to Jiren. But again, if Goku and Vegeta fused into any of their blue fusions, they would probably knock out Jiren. I wouldn't say much faster, but they probably have an easier time because one, by fusing, they recover all of their health. They recover all of their energy. So they're fighting Jiren at full power as a fused warrior. They would obliterate him.
Oh yeah.
They would obliterate him.
Oh yeah. All right. So this is an off-topic question, but do you think is Kale's green form, is that considered legendary Super Saiyan form? Or?
No, it's based off of legendary Super Saiyan, but it's not.
It's not.
Because initially, if I'm not mistaken, the article's out there. But it's been years since I've read it. But originally, it was just supposed to be Caulifla, right? But they wanted to have Caulifla have a partner. They didn't want to just have her by herself. So they decided to pair Caulifla with Kale. And they tried to figure out a way to have Kale stand out. And one of the ways they had her stand out was giving her I guess a transformation similar to Broly, because while they were designing Kale, they thought, well, people like Broly, let's throw Broly in there somewhere. And what they did was they gave Kale the Berserk form. So yeah, like that's how we have our quote unquote female Broly, but no, she's not Legendary Super Saiyan. The form is called Super Saiyan Berserk. But yeah, like Kale is based off of Broly, but that's it. That's literally it. And of course, like, you know, she can't really be Broly because, well, we now have a canon Broly. So, and even that canon Broly doesn't have Legendary Super Saiyan. It's just full power Super Saiyan. So yeah, initially it was only supposed to be Caulifla, right? But they didn't want Caulifla to just be by herself. So I believe it was Toei actually that came up with Kale. And their reasoning was that, again, they wanted Caulifla to partner up with someone, right? And while they were designing Kale, they were also trying to figure out like what to do with her character. And if I'm not mistaken, again, it's been years since I've seen that article, but they said they wanted to find a way to bring Broly into Dragon Ball Super somehow, right? Because they recognized or realized that a lot of Dragon Ball fans like Broly. So they were like, well, why don't we just give her a Broly-esque transformation? So they gave her Super Saiyan Berserk, which is the only reference to Broly in that form is how it looks. That's it. But it's not Legendary Super Saiyan at all. It's Super Saiyan Berserk. And that's how, you know, Kale ends up looking like Broly. And also because of the fact that we got canon Broly and he doesn't have Legendary Super Saiyan, it's just called Full Power Super Saiyan. So
that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Full Power Super Saiyan? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Broly's form in Super Saiyan is called Full Power Super Saiyan.
They're probably gonna retcon that when Super comes back. So when Kale and like all the Universe 6, they're gonna call it Full Power Super Saiyan when she comes back.
I don't think they will call that, because literally in that form, Kale couldn't control herself, which is why it's called Super Saiyan Berserk.
Okay.
Like it's already like, you know, etched in stone that that's the name of the transformation. So
okay.
Yeah, that I don't think that's going anywhere.
I'm surprised we don't have a Dragon Fist Goku in Legends yet. Super Saiyan 3 to be specific.
Do we not? No, we do.
No, we have GT Goku.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But we don't have like Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, well, that's also weird because one, that would definitely be a legendary finish, and two, the fact that we got Tapion, and that was the movie where like his Dragon Fist really stood out.
Yeah, Wrath of the Dragon, right?
Yeah, Wrath of the Dragon. So I'm surprised we didn't get a Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the movie that has a legendary finish with Dragon Fist. But Legends is the kind of game where you're not really limited to which characters can get in. So if we start getting giant characters, then I can see him coming through if they were to release Hirudegarn, right? Mm-hmm. If we got Hirudegarn, then I'd be all for it. And plus Hirudegarn would be regen by, oh, Jesus. Hirudegarn would be regen by default. He would be disgusting.
Sagas from movies too.
And sagas from the movies as well. That is true. So,
and also that Goku would go.
Would be nasty,
that Goku would go to sagas from the movies too.
He would as well. Actually, wait, yeah, sagas would definitely be on the come up from that, because that Dragon Fist would be insane.
God, that's like the only thing that sagas from the movies needs in LF here, and I can see that. Or Spirit Bomb Goku, that should have been an LF.
Which?
The green one.
No, which one?
The green one, Green Goku.
He is a legendary finish unit.
No, not Super Saiyan 3. The base form Goku that can Spirit Bomb absorption.
Oh, yeah. Man, I actually forgot about that unit because literally nobody uses him anymore. But no, yeah, I completely agree, because that literally looks like a legendary finish, but it's not one, which is insane. But it is what it is. Okay,
so I guess that's it for an interview. But Ndukauba, I ask permission for you to spar. I don't know. I'm gonna word this. I asked for permission to spar you in Dragon Ball Legends.
I mean, yeah, I'm down. I can do like 2 matches before I have to like get back to work, but
yeah, man.
Let's yeah, I'm down.
Let's do it. All right, man. You ready to get bodied?
I invented Dragon Ball Legends.
All right. I don't know if that was a perfect vanish or not.
It definitely was not. I am playing like some trash right now because I just realized that I have the new card sleeves. I just got them today.
Oh, you got those?
Yeah, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit.
I need.
We'll see how all this works.
When the Shenron outfit comes up, you best believe I'm trying to get those. You best believe the Shenron.
You talking about the Dragon Balls?
No, the Shenron, the card sleeves.
Oh, the sleeves. Oh no, yeah. You are absolutely right.
I'm getting those. No, that Piccolo's dead. Isn't that Piccolo?
This is Gotenks.
Isn't that Piccolo defense type too?
Oh, what type is he? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there I go. Yeah. I remember when I wasn't a mobile. Okay.
So what happened to Dokkan? You just don't play anymore?
I never really played Dokkan like that.
Cause I literally just got into Dokkan. I don't know why, but I can't get into Dokkan no matter how hard I try. Like that's just not my kind of game. That Kefla is nasty.
Oh yeah. Like I'm letting you know right now, your baby's dead. Baby's dead.
Yeah, the only thing I needed from Baby was that meme.
Okay, there he goes.
I don't really spend money on this game, but
I mean, like, you don't really have to.
Yeah, you don't need to, but it helps you out with the stars and everything. That's smart.
Oh my! Looking at these cards, it's throwing me off. Oh my lord!
Doesn't it have like Shaolin on there, right? Oh, you guess.
Yeah, it has the design that's going to be on the front of the game page.
Oh, for real?
In the title screen.
For a while, was it just for the anniversary?
No, this is the new like title screen front page image.
I didn't know that.
So like this is gonna be it from here on out. Like whether or not they decide to add more characters or not is up to them, but this is gonna be it. It was actually nice because last year all they did was change the logo, and I think they lazily changed it to blue. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like just the fact that they're actually doing completely different art this time for the title screen is gonna be nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be running with GT just for
that.
that.
You switched to GT so fast.
Just for that couple, man. All right.
Couple's a waifu.
Oh,
all right, let's see.
Right, man. Especially with the tournament in power with that Kepler scene with Ultra Instinct Goku. That was so cool.
And they recreated it in Fighters, and it looks absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah. That was trash.
Okay.
Hey, this Goku tanks Kefla pretty good.
I wouldn't say that. I definitely would not say that.
I'm just gonna throw him just in case. Get that voice.
Oh, if I had one more strike. If I'm really lucky though.
No, Sin has. Oh no, I forgot. Kefla nullifies that, right?
That's what I was aiming for. Thanks.
Oh. That Vegeta's nasty though. The yellow one?
Yeah, I mean, to a degree. Oh crap, he does have endurance. Yikes.
You forgot? He had endurance?
Did indeed. I definitely forgot. Okay.
Me using that main ability. Alright.
Okay, there he goes. Vegito did his job.
There we go. What's wrong?
Okay.
I'm not gonna get that legendary finish.
Oh no, I am not worried about that at all.
This
is the least of my worries.
He didn't use this move in C, right?
What, Spirit Sword? Yeah, he did.
He did use it in Z, but like not the legendary finishes, right?
I think the legendary finish is new, but yeah, he did use the Spirit Sword in Dragon Ball Z.
Smart.
All right, times 10.
I just threw that out.
Yeah.
And that's
all right.
That's game. All right, and Akuba, thank you for being my very first guest on Quarantine Cast.
Hey, thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Hey, I enjoyed it too, man. Guys, go subscribe to Inakuba. Links in the description, of course, and at the end screen. Inakuba, you got any final words?
Prepare for, or I don't know when this is going up, so I can't really say prepare for the anniversary, but hope you guys get the new units. All right, Vegito Blue's looking kind of clean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode. Well, not you, but me. Peace out, guys.